how you can get high without taking anything at all. The method is a simple breathing method discovered by Wim Hof that can cause a cascade of benefits throughout the body. But I know you clicked on this video for a different reason, so let's go. Doing this breathing method has been studied and even proven to reduce stress, decrease exercise recovery time, improve sleep quality, improve sports performance, enhance creativity, and increase mental clarity and focus levels. If you've never heard of what I'm about to show you, then you'll probably find a hard time believing that it's actually true. So I encourage you to do some of your own research after finishing this video. This breathing method has kind of trailblazed worldwide because it's given humans the never before seen ability to actually control your fight or flight response, especially in adrenaline production because it is considered to be an involuntary autonomic response. But before I get into the breathing method, you might be asking, when should I actually do the Wim Hof method? Easy. If I'm ever feeling stressed, worried, have racing thoughts, angry, depressed, or any other kind of emotion that is preventing me from playing this game of life to the best of my ability, I use the Wim Hof cheat code to feel like myself again. If I'm battling a disease, a headache, I'm congested, have a sore stomach, feel nauseous, then I know it's time to go back to the breath. Now you also might be wondering, what effects can I look forward to? Well, the moment that I finish that third round, my mind becomes still, my muscles feel energized. Whatever problems I'm dealing with are gone, at least temporarily for that moment, if not permanently. And once again, I come to the realization that whatever I may be feeling at the time is likely just in my head. Now, before we get into it, it is best practiced, in my opinion, to do this method on an empty stomach. So maybe first thing in the morning, or if you fast, do this after a long fast. And treat it as though it is a meditation, because that's really, at the end of the day, what it is. And if you do everything right, you may experience all or some of the following, and maybe even more. You feel an amazing stillness, rush and vibrations all throughout your body, visual or auditory hallucination, like seeing a blue spot or hearing ringing in your ears. But without further ado, let's get straight into the breathing method. So what you're going to want to do is to breathe in at 100% of your lung capacity, and then breathe out at about 50% of your lung capacity. So you still have about half of the oxygen you already breathed in still in your lungs. You want to repeat that process 20 to 30 times, depending on how you feel. And when you reach that 20 to 30 breath range, you exhale all the oxygen in your lungs and just hold it for as long as you can. Now you'll find, because you've created that oxygen surplus, that you'll actually be able to hold your breath for a lot longer than normal. And this is where that adrenaline comes in, and that's where it's been said that we can actually start to control our autonomic nerve response, or some part of that. So during this process, you're going to feel the need to breathe at some point. At that point, what I want you to do is to breathe in extremely sharply and then hold it for about 15 seconds, making sure to tense your core muscles and your pelvic floor muscle and keep your back straight. And that would constitute one round of the Wim Hof method. You can repeat this process 2 to 3, 4, 5, however many times you want. The more times you do it in a specific sitting, the more trippy, I guess, the effects would be, and the more you feel the actual process taking place. So what I'm going to do is leave a description of the physiological effects in the description box so you can understand the science behind it. Now, if you've never done this before and you're excited to do it, good luck. I'm excited for you. Go check out Wim Hof, the guy who discovered this, for a lot more content surrounding this topic. And please leave your experiences in the comments so that I can read them, and I'll definitely respond to as many people as I can. And if it didn't work for you, let me know and I can tell you maybe where you went wrong and what you should be feeling at the specific times during the meditation.
Bro, I deadass hope I run into like a fucking dinosaur and then catch it on camera or some shit. That'd be crazy. Something like hidden, you know? Something that's not supposed to be in the public's view. And I just happen to have my camera recording and something skits happens. Not like Logan Paul though, fuck all that shit.